special offer. That nigga said I talked you into keeping them. I didn't even. Wait, it's crazy. I started tripping. I was like, how I explain to you? I never said nothing positive about him. I said nothing but negative about Zeke. I was like, he's not an X factor. The only good person on the team. I mean, he's the only, not the best player. Had nothing to do with it. It's like, no, what I mean is like, nigga, there's no point in having them if like that's not the reason. If you didn't pick them for Zeke, it's no point in picking the team because it's other team you could pick. Mm-hmm. This is boy Metcalf, Shaquem Griffin, and Rashad Penny for Derrick Henry and Adam Humphries in the pick. I'm about to try what this nigga has. I just lost to that little nigga that was the Redskins in Tebow League. I just lost to him in the fucking conference championship. I did dump. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think so. No, I don't think he's a commissioner no more. I don't know. If he is, he is. But we just had a good game, bro. Just I did dumb shit in the first half that like, it's like I missed those points, but then I scored right after that. So it's kind of like I caught a fucking pick, bro. The first pick I caught it, and I pitched it back successfully from Cunningham to Roby, and almost ran it back. So that pumped my head up. I fucking caught another pick like 2 drives later. Running that whole back, it's just me and Drew Lock, just one-on-one. Me and Drew Lock, one-on-one running back. I'm fucking really shaking them. I could have just kept taking them down. I get to like the 12-yard line. I decide to try to pitch it. Pitch that hole, and his team catch it. I mean, it was still only second quarter, but it was just like, damn, like.
Now the former 4th-round pick is Cannon Balaj. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
His R1 and go over to practice. When you're looking at your team.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
What?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
About what?
They'll toss it to Smith. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, bitch, we barking.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that.
Y'all niggas be so trade happy before a game.
Them doing that puts their defense in a
Y'all
great
gonna
spot.
make some
doesn't
crazy
it? Gives them a
trades.
chance if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Oh, man.
You know that one was incomplete. You could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do there,
yeah, bitch, we breaking. We
extend
went
the play,
all
keep
blue.
it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Bro, I do some dumb. I don't understand what be making me. Sometimes I juke and it juke right. Like it do the real juke. Then sometimes I'll fucking do that shit and he just fucking spin in a circle.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there.
I'm happy Wes ain't got no rules.
That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
Got no love for this nigga. This nigga pausing like I gotta punt it is West League. It ain't no rules.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the
The nigga that be saying Buggy suck dick.
Third down. That's a nice start for them in this one.
Yeah, he got the.
Here we go. Fourth down. Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Got it out the
Not often to fourth down
and I keep a
conversions
faux
result in
nick.
23 yards, but that's the case here. First down from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Trying to get this nigga to switch up his defense. Oh yeah, I let LaShawn McCoy go. You had no damn money or something.
On second down, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
The 49ers.
Now Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. Now Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size.
Just got it out the office.
These dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second and 7, Mahomes.
Damn!
This is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Nigga Xavier Howard.
Xavier Howard.
I just hate when it be only one good person on the other team, and then that just so happened to be the nigga you let make a play.
So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a first and 10 right at the 30. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Kill, 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 kill. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Jump.
Balaj.
Oh, wow.
It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Toss left. This is Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I know damn well. I was reading something.
Check nickel. Shoot. He get alert.
Huh? No, he's not there.
On the toss, here's Balaj.
I don't know where that nigga went.
He'll get this down
Went
inside
to the
the
store or
10 for a
something.
pickup of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it with Balaj. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
Well,
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yeah, so make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And this is caught by Watkins. And out across midfield down to the 45. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Mahomes now to throw. It's Hill, complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open.
Well, this is intercepted.
Are you fucking serious?
Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Nice
I really could have got busy on there.
14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football.
Yeah, first niggas that had the beans.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. On 2nd and inches, Mahomes.
I got the Titans, bro.
And he has it. What a catch. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs.
That's why I
now.
picked the
Here's
Titans, because I
another
wanted
1st and
that
10.
team.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards.
Y'all be trading away y'all whole team. Because he's not on their team no more.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change.
The fastest dude. You went and looked at the fastest dude. No, he's not even the fastest. Actually, the other nigga. What the fuck is happening? Yo, this is crazy. I just did 4 times straight. But no, I'm not trading him, man. Bro, I don't be rushing to trade unless it's like I'm the only person I'm gonna get is Tyler Lockett. If you had a team with something that I wanted, then we could talk, but y'all don't have nothing.
Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you.
Nigga, what it? So exactly, listen to yourself what you just said.
Ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive
listen to what you just said.
And wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this. All
right, and if they get hurt or something, bro, it's like cause I don't mess over my team like y'all. Like y'all doing all these trades. Do y'all stuff, man. You picked you had any team you could pick. You picked them. You shouldn't need a backup fucking all that stuff.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a toss right to Smith. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Hill on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Dancing to his left. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eli Apple. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Yo, Ish, you there? Oh, him mad now because he can't have my 3rd string linebacker.
So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Young fly niggas, had the beans.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here. And this will be caught. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 53 yards. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Hill the
Fuck
intended
myself over
receiver
trying to
once
get this
again.
fucking
And now it's third down.
breakout.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is.
right, Coach. Thank you very much. It's the National Football League. Productions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence of go. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
And I keep fucking me. AKA Miss Parker, I be cooling on the bitch, and it's hard to get her off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
Off play action. Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Back to the air on second down. Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. 51. Okay, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Go on. Shut down.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
60 Pittsburgh. 36. X3.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Yeah. Go, Jackrabbit. Come on, fight.
From the gun, Lawrence.
Oh, good pick.
Picked off at the 20. And the return will stop right around the 25. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
No. Switch off. Switch it. Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's George. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Right back to him on first down. And some room to run now. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Operating from the gun. Hayes. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
On the set. 46. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Off the play fake. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Lawrence. It's caught by OBJ. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 12 yards there and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On second down now, Mixon. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up up and tackle him.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick.
Get lucky.
We got this.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Bengals. 51 yards. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Joe Mixon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Damn.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Ready? They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Look, squeeze. Bang, 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 bang. Check. Shoot. Hey, let's go.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll 2nd and 11. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Looking to throw. Hayes. He goes full extension.
What is number 93 doing? Jump!
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. On first down, George. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the safety crease. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6. He's got it. And
What?
he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a first down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip. Say go.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Samuel.
Are you fucking serious right now?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Don't get that.
Go, 50, play. Go, go, go. Watch time. Hey, high 7.
Throwing on first down. Hayes, he's going to air one out. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. Looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Back to throw. Hayes. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Here's McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Recon, 152 fighter. Ready?
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
What's up?
Off play action. Hayes.
What's up, man?
What's up? I don't know. He left. Oh, no, he's there. He was trying to get me to trade some 3rd string person and he got mad and I haven't heard from him since.
He got mad and got off his mic.
No, I haven't heard from him.
Would you dare to challenge me in our scheduled Madden game?
To throw again. Hayes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And his
Shall I
guys
extend
back at the
the
closing
invitation?
stages of the first half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Did you get your little running back you wanted?
Mm-hmm. 96. Corey Grant. 96.
Playing me with him in the league.
96 speed.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
Better hope I'm not on your schedule.
Right now, let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down.
Are you? Did this nigga not just pick the ball? I just had a pick 6. The dude didn't even jump for it. Wow. Fucking idiot game.
Where is Sir Tinsley?
A final shot before break. Hayes, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back.
I'm in a good game with somebody that I know is fucking amazing, so I feel real good right now.
All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I'm going to have fun playing with these jerseys.
It's going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
This nigga not gonna play me.
Their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense.
Probably don't know.
Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offense.
Bro, this nigga has 4 X factors on this game.
Defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
You're talking about those
Vikings. He's Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, and Harrison
Maybe
Smith.
some change-ups you might expect, but overall,
Oh, wow.
your game plan showing you.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across
Damn.
the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Bro, it's just be making up shit. Like, who is talking shit about him? I don't be having time for that, dog.
Second and 4.
Whoa, that's a pick!
Incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we
Like, nigga, you literally asked me for a trade, said, man, whatever, then cut your mic off. That's exactly what you did. You act like I literally made something up. So I literally haven't heard him since he asked for a trade.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down. On first down, Hayes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively.
Yo, like, it's something wrong with him, bro. Like, I'm done playing this game.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging
Something
again
really
here in
wrong.
2nd and 15.
Said you were talking shit about him.
See, like, listen to that.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd
Shit
and 12.
weird as fuck, dog.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
On 3rd down, Hayes.
Oh, good catch.
To Samuel. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well.
Like, you realize, like, I don't even think he realized that he talking about niggas talking about him doing a trade on Madden. I don't even think he noticed that.
My goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, it's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
I didn't say nothing about him. I asked him if he wanted to play.
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. Looking to throw. Hayes got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just don't.
And he's got his man.
Hell nah, man.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Niggas, I gotta give it to Samuel. He makes some crazy, Curtis Samuel makes some crazy catches, bro.
Touchdown of the game, 4th
Crazy ass catches.
as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Definitely.
Right after, right down the middle. And the decision decision to just kick the
I wonder if
extra
Ish
point
gonna play you
was
since he could hear you.
unsuccessful.
I could have sworn that's what you asked.
Set now to kick this
You
one
said
away,
what?
and off it
Could have
goes.
sworn that's what you asked him.
This
That's
field
all
into
awesome.
2.
Could have sworn I told you I don't know where he at. Last thing I heard was something about a trade, and he cut his mic off. That's how our conversation went. I'm just checking, right?
This game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following
Okay,
the
I was just making
touchdown
sure.
here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good
I just asked
relaxing
where he
deep
went.
breath, don't you
Yeah,
think?
and I was just making sure. All I said was last thing I heard was him ask for a trade, and he disappeared.
Point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time.
He said I'm a fake ass nigga.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
I ain't gonna do nothing.
Just well upfield across the 45.
Okay, let me pop. Let me try to take it off. Like he don't think that niggas can see that he's in the chat.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. Over the middle, complete.
I just wanted to play.
That's Meyer. And they're able to work this to the 25.
Oh, I was watching.
All said and done.
I came back from Walmart. It was packed in there.
29 officially. So
Whole bunch of niggas.
territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And to give this
I'll be
time
back.
to
We're going to
Taylor.
shit.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Lawrence. And his throw
Shit.
here's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Off play action. Lawrence. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much
Are you
there. He's
serious?
only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Yo, bro, I'm playing like probably the 2nd best dude in Scholar League, bro. I'm fucking 28-28 with this nigga right now.
Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Panthers on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Hayes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Joe Mixon, 39 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
I cannot believe this shit.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
Come on, y'all gotta bat that down.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And
damn.
He's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Hayes. And incomplete.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Hayes.
Bro, this game just cheated me. Oh, why did I have to get stuck on the fucking person? I fucked myself over. Stuck on the lineman. Stuck on the lineman.
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On 1st and 10, Hayes. And he'll lay out and what? What a diving catch there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And for one of the few times today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
51 to Mike. 51 to Bravo.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw.
Are you fucking serious?
Intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will score.
Bro, hold up. You dancing and ton and shit. You fucking sorry. You ain't did shit the whole game. Lucky ass nigga.
Things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. Read it and were able to go after the football.
The fuck?
And take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check 43.
Mixon. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Lawrence. And he whips that one incomplete.
Okay.
There.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Hey.
On 3rd down, Mixon gets around him. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Yo.
Extra tight ends, extra beef.
I think I'm about to lose to this nigga by a fucking touchdown. It's crazy. If I get this touchdown, I'm going for 2 though. 4 and 9 on the 45.
Negative yardage. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Lawrence.
Did it come back yet?
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. Another costly turnover, their 2nd of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But
it's football. Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Breaks through the contact. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, Jet.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
It has to come from the same virus to be in the same family. Virus is coming down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Damn, I lost this hole. Ooh, this is a good game.
Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to defense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Panthers, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
It does not come from the influenza virus, you jackass. It has to come from the same virus to be in the same thing. It does not come from the influenza virus, you jackass. It has to come from
Haircut, man. Are barbershops and stuff like that closed down there?
Nigga who fucking beat me, nigga who beats me goes to the Super Bowl and fucking loses. Wow.
How much did he beat you by?
A touchdown.
No.
I could have beat that nigga in the Super. I beat the nigga who won the Super Bowl in the regular season. I beat the fuck out of him in the regular season. That's the only thing making me fucking mad.
Well, the dude that beat you by a touchdown, how much did he lose by?
I don't even know. I didn't even look at it. Fuck, man. I need to look at his fucking, I want to see his schedule. He 5-0, but I wonder who he fucking played and was out his closest game. He beat King of War 70-26. He beat Falcons 28-17. They ferris him dead, I guess. One score games every game. It's crazy. That's crazy. Take my ass. Watching TV right now. View yearly awards. Let's see. Ronald Jones won MVP. I don't care. Coach of the Year, New York, don't care. What did I win? Why do y'all mention me in this? Didn't win offensive. Didn't win defensive. Didn't win offensive rookie. Didn't win defensive rookie. Didn't win best QB. Didn't win best running back. Didn't win best wide receiver. Not best O-line. Not best D-line. Not best linebacker. Not best DB. Not best kicker. I came in second on fucking 5 awards, bro. That's fucking ridiculous. Fuck doesn't just... Man, some bullshit. Stu really just won the fucking Super Bowl. Yo, so Ish, like you really just gonna start typing to us saying that you hear us and never talk? Damn, he got beat 38-3 in the Super Bowl? Fuck, man. Bro, really, I should have blew him out too. That's what, bro. Do you know I caught a fucking pick and I was running it back and I tried to be fancy. I pitched it back. Roby got it and then he got tackled. So after that, it got in my head like, yeah, I'm gonna start pitching that hoe, right? Nigga, it was fucking 14 to fucking 7. I'm winning. I caught another fucking pick. I'm running that hoe back with Zach Cunningham. It's just me and Drew Lock one on one. Like we just, but like fucking, we at the 30-yard line one on one. We just going back and forth. Like he trying to, sway me one way. I'm just going. Tell me why I decided to pitch that hoe. I'm thinking like a Texans nigga behind me, bro. This nigga throws that bitch straight to the ground. Like, and this nigga picked that bitch up and fucking ran that hoe back to the other side of the field. Like, I'm talking about, I was feeling like I wanted to punch the shit out of myself, bro. Like, all I could think about was like, why did I do this? Like, I wish I could go back seconds ago. Like, I'm supposed to be a fucking Super Bowl champ right now in that hoe. I'll take my free win. G5 just beat a murder. I should not try one of us. If they do, I'm a but please don't reach for no chain. No. Hey, you want Derrick Henry?
No. Are you asking for him?
Who the fuck is Rich Flex? I'm trying to figure out why this guy sent me an invite if I said that. If the Fed says the